Hello, everyone. Welcome to 30 Teens, 30 Dreams, Destination University. I'm your host, Dr. Cynthia Coulon, founder of Dream College Academy and College Essay Bootcamp. If you are a college-bound teen or a champion of one, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. So if you've been following this month, we are doing a special series interviewing a different student every single day of the month. We're near the end. We're in the home stretch. We have not repeated a single college of where they're going to land this fall. So I think today will be no different. But each one has their own tale and journey that they like to share, tips and truths, and also give good advice to those who are coming right up behind. So today, who are we going to meet? We're going to meet Juliana. Juliana, as I said, hails from New York, and I have to admit, she is someone I've known for years, and I'm super excited to finally have this revealed today, and I don't even know what she's chosen. She has been a competitive dancer, she's a pep band, she's a math tutor, she's an academic scholar, she does everything. And boy, does she have a big decision to make today. So you're gonna help me cheer her on, everyone. But parents, if you're watching, if you do nothing else today, please do join us in Destination University, our Facebook group for parents of college-bound teens. No matter the age of your teen or preteen, that is the place for you. Okay, Juliana, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, I can hear you pretty clearly, and we are ready to rock and roll. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is such a tale, and I just can't wait. Okay. All right, everyone. So as I said, we're LA and New York. What is the weather like, by the way, right now?
I think it's raining in the 50s, maybe. So, I don't know. I haven't been outside in a while.
Okay, got it. Well, Jules, I have 5 questions for you. And the first question is, give our viewers and listeners a sense of the kinds of colleges you applied to, your list, and how did you come up with that list?
So I applied to a super wide variety of schools, I think. I applied to things like University of Delaware, University of Vermont, Elon, then like Cornell, University of Virginia, McGill University, Wake Forest University, Tufts.
Yeah. And what were you looking for? Was there any, you're right, it is a wide range of schools, but was there a thread, particular, was it your major? Was it location? What was it that got them to be on your list?
I think the first thing was location. I don't think I want to leave, or I know I don't want to leave the East Coast, so everything is pretty much East Coast. But then also, I don't know exactly what, but I want to go into health sciences, so that also definitely drew me in that direction. And also, I know I want to work with kids, so a lot of the schools I did apply to had like minors in child studies or had a lot of things focused around children, like occupations.
Right. I do remember we were doing a little bit of looking at your list and sort of going through the majors. So you really, sort of did the footwork at the front end, making sure that your colleges had not only the sciences that you were looking for, nutritional science or something specific science, but also the child piece and child psychology and other things. So that's great. That's perfect. Okay, so question number 2 is, looking back on your high school career, what did you do right in order to prepare for this overwhelming process that we call the college admission process?
I think, honestly, the essay camp was the biggest thing that helped me. I was not paid to say any of this, but I'm a super motivated student, but without your help, I really don't think I could have gotten through all those essays and written them as well as I actually did. Also, because writing is not my strong suit, and I would very much recommend that to anybody else, any other junior, upcoming senior. Do the essay boot camp. I did it August, I think. I think it would have been best to do it maybe July, just so I would have had a little bit more time for supplements before school started, but definitely the essay camp.
So you're right, she wasn't paid to say that, but I remember one of the, we had a session after camp, and you were really organized, and you had organized all of your supplemental essays and you had written them out. And I think we spent time just sort of plugging in what the essays you had written in camp and where you would retweak them. Do I remember that correctly?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there are a lot, I think most families, I'm always scared to say just how many essays you'll end up writing, especially if you're applying to so many schools and competitive schools. So let's just say Jules wrote north of 25 essays in total, I'm sure. Okay, well, let's not scare the children. Okay, so question number 3 is, what is your coolness factor? I think you have several coolness factors, but for you, what do you think helped make you stand out or be unique? What is your coolness factor?
I think, although like I like to think it's that I was a dancer, I think it's what I kind of do and like how I apply that to my writing. Like I wrote more about the like health side of it, like injuries and like eating disorders and stuff. But it's like not just dance, because I think there are a lot of people that are dancers, but it's like the things I kind of took out of it. But also I love I wrote a lot about like chemistry in the kitchen, because I'm really big with baking, and I know I want to do science stuff. So I also wrote a lot about that, because I don't think a lot of people like nerd out about how to bake chocolate chip cookies and like the chemical reaction that goes on in the oven.
So, okay, so let's break this down, because one of your coolness factors is you were a competitive dancer for years. So that's certainly, and then you were a dance instructor and you were on the dance team at school. So that thread of dance continued on. So that was your like varsity sport for sure. But you are a self-proclaimed nerd, science nerd. And I distinctly remember, I don't know if I can remember your 4th essay, but I remember 3 essays. One was the baking one. One was about you being rushed through the hospital and you asking all these questions, and then your personal statement. But just for the sake of those who are watching and listening, talk about the chemistry, the baking one, the chemistry of baking, because you were trying to do a gluten-free. Share with us what was that essay about?
I think so I think it was with one of my babysitters who also loved to bake, but she was allergic to eggs. And I was baffled, because I was like, how do you love to bake and you can't use like a staple ingredient in all of your food? So she taught me how to make chocolate cupcakes with seltzer or applesauce instead of eggs. And they came out amazing. And then ever since then, I've been like researching different substitutes, and now like I bake food for my mom's coworkers that are gluten-free, my friends that are dairy-free, and everything in between. And then I like really looked at, so I'm also part of a girls in STEM club at my school, and we were doing experiments with some of the girls at elementary schools over the summer, and one of them was a different chocolate chip cookie recipe, and like how does too much flour affect like your cookies, or too much butter, or too much vanilla, or all these different things. So I actually had to learn about all of the different like chemical aspects of each ingredient and how they combine to make what you want.
Yeah, that's one that I essay that I remember, because I was learning something, and sometimes that's the way to engage your reader. So excellent. Okay. So question number 4 is, do you have any regrets? Like looking back, as if you had to, God forbid, do this process over again, what would you do differently?
I think, like I said a little bit before, I definitely would have started a little bit earlier, because I didn't actually realize how many supplements I would have to write. I thought after the essay camp I'd be fine. It would be like super easy to apply all of them. It's not as easy as I thought. And I was working, I want to say like well into January, or like I submitted everything by January. That's when the due dates were. But my original plan was to not do that, and I wanted to be done by like September at the latest. So definitely I would start a little bit earlier and actually look at all the supplements and have in mind what I want to write already.
Right. I mean, I don't think people know that we say this is a part-time job for seniors. Or another way of saying it for adults to understand is like, this is like taxes for teens, like having to I just had to do my taxes today, and it's like crazy making. So really getting an early start and sort of slowly chipping away, because you also have school. You also have schoolwork and all of your other demands on your time, right? And I think your mother said to me once, this is the busiest senior I know. So what, some of the other things that you're juggling in fall of senior year take up your time, of course, as well. So, okay, good advice. Now, before we get to the last question, which is a big one, can you explain to everyone, what is nutritional science? What is that as a major? What kinds of classes will you take?
Okay, so I mean, specifically at the school that I want to go to, they also have a major in like biological sciences and food sciences, but it kind of combines the two. because like I said, I'm super interested in like chemistry and food and health sciences, but it definitely combines them because they're actually building a kitchen right now that's for those classes. So you learn how to like make the food to help possible patients. And it just gives you like a more well-rounded background if you're going to healthcare, because it's not only like biology on like a molecular level, it also it's like how it affects people nutritionally. So
okay,
yeah.
See, I'm just right over my head, like, well, but super interesting, super interesting. Okay, so the last question is, where are you going to school? You're going to announce to the world where you're going to college. But before you do that, what did you narrow it down to? I think you narrowed it down to 2, maybe 3, but I think two places, right? So what did it come down to and why?
So at the end, it was between SUNY Binghamton and Cornell University. Because, also a lot of the schools I applied to were more, I don't want to say safeties because this year nothing was a safety, but schools I didn't really know too much about and kind of like expected to get in. So I wasn't like too excited about going there. And then other ones, a few regions I didn't get in, but I think these two had kind of exactly what I wanted, more so than any of the other schools. And like Binghamton is also a very good financial option, and Cornell had also just exactly what I wanted, and I loved it since the first time I saw it.
Yes. So just for the record, everyone, I don't know. So this is a dead giveaway. When I'm wearing these earrings, it means I don't know where she's going, what she's about to say. But I do know, just because I know your family and I've known you for years, I do know that Cornell has been like your dream for a long time. So, but it has to be an academic fit, a personal fit, and it has to also be a financial fit. So you're a big girl and you made a big girl decision. So drum roll, please. Go ahead. I'm ready. I've got all the colors I need. Go ahead and share. Where are you going to be a freshman?
Cornell.
Oh my God, it's Sona was not expecting that. Oh my God.
Me neither.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my gosh, Mom, Dad, come on in. Gemma, are you there? Oh my God, you guys.
Oh, they're all coming.
Okay. So
they're all changing too.
So Becky, you lied to me. You knew. You have red and white balloons. You guys knew.
We kind of knew. We had an idea.
Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Okay, so I also got your gift in the mail today. Well, I didn't. I checked the mail today. I'm sure it came like. So.
No, she didn't know.
Okay, Mom, Dad, what would you like to say to your beautiful and amazing daughter?
She is much like her mother, and she will be able to make anything happen. So I'm not worried about where she goes at all.
Polly, you've got a Cornell sweatshirt.
Yes.
Oh, you noticed.
I don't have my glasses on. We're getting old. I had to put my glasses on, but I see. Oh, I need that in my life. That's so cute. Oh, okay. Beck.
We went to visit Cornell, so we went to the bookstore, and the next day we were going to Binghamton, and it was gonna rain, so I had to get a rain resistant.
Okay, Beck. What?
I can't say anything, or else both of us will cry.
Oh, just say one thing, and then Gemma, come on in and here.
Yeah, we're super proud of her, and she's gonna make the most of wherever she goes, and we're so excited she's going to Cornell because that's been her dream since when we went in July before junior year. She got out of the car and said, "This feels like college."
It's
made it happen.
Jules, I want to say many people go to a campus and leave there going, this is where I want to go. It doesn't happen for everybody. And I just, now I'm going to get to it. I just want you to know that I feel so proud of you, and it's amazing, this dream coming true. Gemma, what would you like to say to your sister?
Although we fight a lot, I'm gonna miss her, and I know that everyone's gonna love her there, and she's just gonna shine there like she always does.
Oh my God, is that the sweetest thing? Jules, would you like to say anything to mom or dad or sis?
Thank you for supporting this decision so much. I didn't think it actually happened.
Jules, do you mind are you okay sharing, like, this was a tough decision, am I right?
Yes.
And
Very.
it didn't come without tears and a lot of anxiety and possibly going to the ER today and all kinds of right? So ultimately, do you mind sharing what did you have to do? Why was this such a big girl decision?
So because I want to go into health sciences, that will more than likely require graduate school, and Cornell is double the price, I want to say, of Binghamton. And that's why I guess everyone else is pushing so hard for Binghamton also, just because it's obviously a more financially sound decision in the future. But then we also decided that I applied to a bunch of outside scholarships, and there are a lot of things I can continue to apply for. And like NYU's, their medical school tuition just went, waived. So we're hoping in the next 2 years, things might change, my direction might change, but we're just hoping I get a lot out of it because I think the connections are going to be unmatched. And ultimately, I'm going to be really happy there, I think.
Yeah. You're gonna, well, like your papa said, you're gonna make it happen no matter where you go, because you got your mom genes in you for sure. So yes. Oh, I am so happy. Okay, well, if that is not proof that dreams come true, I don't know what is. My goodness. Okay, hold tight, everyone. I'm gonna do a wrap up and then we'll all say goodbye, or wave goodbye. Hang on. Well, as I disclosed, I've known this family. Becky and I were roommates at Columbia University years and years ago. So I have known Jules since she was in her mother's tummy. So there you go. If this episode has in any way fueled your confidence or helped build your dreams, and I don't know how it could not, please share this episode with 3 people in the next 30 minutes. And parents, if you're still watching, please, if you do nothing else today, join us on our Facebook group, Destination YOUniversities, YOU, where all our parents get the inside scoop. It's never too early, as Jules said herself, it's never too early to learn about the strategies and the tools and the tips and sort of behind the scenes truths. So if you're looking to learn about the 5 most common mistakes that teenagers make, or the 4 common essay types that they write about that fall flat, please click here to get the scoop, and I've created this 4-video tutorial for you. We just have a couple of days left, but continue to follow us and on this whole series on Facebook or on IGTV, and this will also be available for you on YouTube throughout the month of June. We continue our 30 Teens, 30 Dreams. We have a bonus episode on Saturday, so let me show you who you're going to meet tomorrow. Tomorrow you're going to meet Cosette. She hails from Maryland, and Cosette is our sole transfer applicant. She went through the community college track. She has such a story to tell, and if there is anything about dreams coming true, you are going to hear this story of someone who didn't know what she was going to do, didn't know where she was going to go when she was graduating from high school, and here she's already landed in several dream schools. And on Saturday, as a bonus episode, you're going to meet Curtis. Curtis was from DC, and he's been admitted to Harvard, Yale, Howard, Florida A&M, NC, A&T, Berkeley, Hampton, and so many more. He is deciding, much like Jules, he's having to make a grown-up decision. Will he follow the dream, or will he take the money that he's been offered as full tuition scholarship? So we're going to find out. I don't know. So you'll see these earrings again on Saturday. All right, everyone. Thanks for everybody who's made this happen. It takes a village. And a special shout out to our high school interns, Alexandra and Grace. Okay, you guys unmute and go bananas. Ah! Oh my gosh. You can take the cheerleader out of the high school, but you can't take the high school. Wait, well, I said that wrong. Anyway.